This episode of The Rest is Football is powered by our new presenting partners, Fuse Energy. We're thrilled to welcome them to the team, especially outside the regular transfer window.
A new signing providing power and energy. That sounds like a bit of me back in the day, Gaz.
And reliable too, not one of those fair weather players who go missing in December.
Fuse will be powering The Rest is Football right through the season. They're one of the UK's fastest growing energy suppliers, building solar farms and helping homes make smarter choices. Power that performs throughout the season.
Fuse, keep everything running, lights on, meters smart, cars charged, a full squad you can count on.
And when you sign up for their fixed rates, your energy prices hold their shape, even as the nights turn colder and the title race heats up.
The season is long, but with Fuse, the energy never drops. For more information about energy that hits the top corner every time, head to fuseenergy.com/football.
Hello and welcome to The Rest is Football La Liga. I am very happy to say we're joined by Aymeric Laporte here at Athletic Club's training ground. It's a beautiful day here in Bilbao. Aymeric, great to have you with us. How are you?
All good, thank you.
And the view behind us here, absolutely stunning. And this is a part of the old San Mamés Stadium, which they knocked down. You were here, weren't you? You played there.
Yeah, of course.
And that was brought here to the training ground as a symbol of the old stadium. Pretty special, isn't it?
That it is, yes.
Thank you for coming on the podcast. How are you? All good? What a beautiful day.
Thank you. Yeah, beautiful day.
I wore a jumper. I thought it was supposed to be cold here and rainy.
Yeah, normally it used to rain, but not today. Today, nice weather.
You arrived here when you were 15 years old. How does it feel to be back? Is this home for you?
Yeah, it's like home for me because, as you said, with 15 years old, I came here. I was still a children, I was going to the school. I learned so many things, even the language I didn't even know. And I grew up here, so I'm very happy to come back here, to be in this club, around all these magnificent people. I know most of them since a long time when I came as a Neo Reed. I was with me, Leque, so many people, so many guys I used to be with when I was children. And now with the first team, back after many years out, and very happy.
When you were a young boy, is it true that it wasn't just football? You played rugby as well? Your grandfather was a rugby player?
No, my father.
And why did you decide to play football?
My uncle, tennis, but not my mother, not my father. My mother, football. He used to play football.
Really?
Also. Yeah.
Really? And your brother's a footballer as well?
Yeah, he tried. He tried. Right now he stopped it, but yeah, tried.
And your great-grandparents are from the Basque country. Did you always feel a connection, the Basque heritage?
I can say that big connection, but of course it was a part of my life, When I grew up, I used to go Bayona, Anglet, all these small towns in the Basque country, in the French side. Iparralde is called. Yeah, I went many times. So
when you joined, was there any conversations, local debate about whether you were from the Basque country?
Yeah, but it's not because of that I'm here. It's because when I came, I was still young. I did many categories in Athletic Bilbao. I had to play one year in Bayona, also. So it was in Basque country. So when you grow up, the philosophy of the club is when you grow up in the Basque country, you are allowed to play in this club also. And it wasn't the plan, but at the end appeared this opportunity, and we try Athletic and myself to do the connection, and obviously it was there. So this is why I can play here, and I'm very happy.
There are so many top players from the Basque country and top managers as well. What is it about the Basque country? Is there something in the water here?
Yeah, that make it like the club very special because they work very well in the Basque country. Also, many former teams that make the player better. So many ex-player doing a manager, explaining how to do it. And learning the the people, how to grow up, how to be a football player, and this is why every year there is so many players that are getting a big level. And as I can see since I arrived here, there is players from the second team or third team that are amazing.
2012-13 season was your breakthrough season, wasn't it? You were in the youth team that year, and then you moved up. How many categories? Was it 4 categories to get to the first team?
I think, even more, because I start cadete, and there is juvenil after, and juvenil A, B, juvenil A, and after there is Baskonia, and Bilbao Athletic, and after first division. So 5, but in one season, 3. Because I start Baskonia, I went to Bilbao Athletic, and after first division.
So in one season you moved up 3 age groups, eventually ending up in the first team. Marcelo Bielsa, the manager at the time, who discovered your talent, he said in a press conference, "I didn't realise just how good Aymeric Laporte was." How did you make him realise how good you were?
The story is tricky because his right hand said to him that he saw me in the World Cup in Mexico. It was under 17. I was playing with France in that time. He told to Marcelo to say that he was a player in the club that he was competing in the World Cup, and I was doing great. And he said to him, could be a possibility to me to go with the first team to train some time or to see how I felt and everything. And Marcelo was a bit, I don't know, is what he said to me. Yeah?
Not convinced.
I could not convince. And after I played one game in Samamés against Arsenal in this competition. I don't know how it's called.
Okay, the UEFA Youth League.
Yeah, Youth League. And it was one game in Samamés against Arsenal. And this game was very tough, and I played really well. And Marcelo see me in this game, and he said, let's try this guy to the first team, and we'll see what happens. And after that, I never come back down.
You played with some top managers, but just how much did you learn playing under Marcelo Bielsa? What was that experience like?
A lot. He's a tough coach in terms of physicality condition, because he wants man-to-man. Sometimes, even when we play with one man less, like 10 against 11, he's man-to-man, full 90 minutes, and it was difficult, but I enjoy a lot and I learn a lot from him.
January 2018, you moved to the Premier League to play for Manchester City. What was it like, your first Premier League game? Do you remember thinking, this is tough?
Yeah, the day just after I arrived, I played the first game. So I had not even time to think about it,
Less than 24 hours.
I had not even my boots in the training camp when I arrived, and he wanted me to train. So we bought some shoes in the shop. I trained, and the day after I played already. So it was so fast. I didn't expect that, because I stopped maybe 10 days before I traveled there, because of transfer situation and everything. So I didn't train during 10 days, and after he wanted me to play directly straight away. Yeah, it was excited, and we won 3-0, and I did a great match also. So unbelievable moment.
So you just went shopping for some boots? Premier League.
No, myself.
David, you didn't go.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Someone went for you.
Yeah.
Do you still have those boots?
I don't remember.
Special pair though.
Yeah, but I have so many. So
let's talk about Pep Guardiola. What's one bit of advice he's maybe given you that stayed with you? To
me, not directly. He didn't give me any advice that I can say, this advice he gave to me, but the way to understand football, the tactical situation in a game, that is the most important thing I learned from him, and it's different football that you can see anywhere. I mean, you enjoy playing this football. When you like to have the ball and everything, and most of the footballers in the world like to play football, but not just to run behind the ball. And no, you like to play football because you have skills. You want to do skills. You want to win the games, and it's what we have done during The 6 years I spent there, we won 5 Premier League. So when you achieve that things, you know, is just unbelievable. You enjoy a lot because, yeah, it's good to play, but to play and win, that is even better.
5 Premier Leagues, as you say. Which one was the most special for you?
There is so many because one of them I scored in the last game of the season.
Brighton?
Yeah, Brighton.
What do you remember about that day?
We had to win and we started losing 1-0 and we were like crazy because the situation was 1 point different, I think, with Liverpool. We had to win this game. If it was a draw, we were second in the league. So we start 1-0 losing, and after Agüero score, and I scored the second one that make the turn, no, of the match. But yeah, that was unbelievable. And the season, I think, is 21-22. We finished 1 point ahead of Liverpool also, and we won 14 games in a row until the end. So that was very special also because we suffer a lot. Because also, you know, in your mind, you always hope that something will happen that it will be easier than that's what you think, you know, because Liverpool was winning every game in the 93rd minutes, at the end of the game every time. So in 90 minutes, we were like, they will draw. We will be 2 point ahead or something like that. And score in the last minute, We were like, oh no, unbelievable. We will have to win again and win again and win again. And as I said, we won the league for 1 point and 14 games in a row winning. So that was very tough, very difficult.
And your first season was unbelievable as well, 2017-18,
Yes.
unprecedented 100 points.
Yes.
What was the intensity like that season, the training sessions, and was it a big jump from La Liga? How different was it?
I think is more tactical than more physical. I think when you understand the football of Pep, is very easy. And the only one thing is there is some player that take more time to understand his football because they don't understand some. At the end, is mathematics because when he explain you know where is the space, where have to be the space. You have to do the commitment. You have to do many things that maybe you say, why I should do this if I pass directly the ball. And after he explain you understand why. You do one thing, why you do other thing, and you keep or you reach the level you want, and you understand what he think in his mind, you know. And after everything is easier in the pitch.
What's the most interesting tactical instruction he's given you?
Every game, every minute is totally different. You depend on 11 player in front of you and 11 player of you. So 22 people in the pitch, there is many different situations. I cannot say to you, cross the ball, pass inside. Depends on how they defend, if they play 5 in the back, 4 in the back, how they press, if they come up, if they stay down. So there are many ways. This is what you have to understand. You cannot play in the same way all the games. And this is what you have to understand to be on the next level, no?
Something that he did differently, maybe the way he coached you, the way he trained? Was there something that stood out for you, the way he was with you?
As a group, I think, as a group, he don't have like, he can have a proper conversation with one guy or one player to explain something that maybe he didn't understand, but at the end is a group. The tactic doesn't depend on one player because one player is not enough to solve all the problems. And more if you face Real Madrid, Arsenal, Chelsea or whatever, you know, the big teams, they are organized also, and every game is different situation. As I said, he exploit all the options that can happen in the game and where will be the weakest part of them.
You won 5 Premier League titles, but there were some near misses with the Champions League and eventually won it in 2023. What was it about the mentality of that Champions League winning side? You
know, we could, I think we could win more Champions League the years before, but Champions League, small details, you know. We could even lose this season for some details, the Champions League in final stage, like against Bayern. I remember some mistake, even in the final. There is some passes 1-against-1, the keeper stopped the shoot, and it could be 1-0 for them. And small detail that also depend of the other team, no? When they miss and when you score, or the other side also happen the other way. So some details that sometimes you are lucky, sometimes no. But I think we could win at least in the 6th season 3 easily. For stupid mistake, if you want to say, or lucky or not lucky situation, I think this is one of my opinion and my wish I wanted to do in the past. I'm sad because of that a little bit in City, but it is what it is. One is also good, but I wanted to achieve a little bit more in that sense.
You were playing alongside some legendary players as well: Sergio Agüero, Vincent Kompany, David Silva. Who was most influential, would you say? Which teammate?
I think as Manchester City, the 3 of them are huge because I think they won the first Premier League. The situation was also unbelievable. I've seen the goal of Agüero maybe 500 times when I arrived there. There were all of them legends, when I arrived to City, Agüero, Kompany, Silva, all of them though was like top player level, playing with the national team. And it was an honor for me to play alongside them, to learn from them. And even yesterday and this morning I spoke with Agüero again.
What were you saying to him?
No, how are you? I'm here, and he said, where are you? What are you doing? Just asking a few questions like normal. But he was a good friend of mine. And very, very happy to have learned from them and to have played with them. It was unbelievable. And I'm sad also for Agüero because what he have done for the club, for the football in general, and to didn't catch this Champions League alongside him, mean a lot. But it's what it is. We cannot change anything. But top players, I have a big relationship with them.
Your injury in 2019, how hard was that for you mentally, the knee injury and
I remember.
And getting back into the team again?
Yeah, I had few of them there, and it's so unlucky because it was all of them at my highest level, and in 1920, and I remember I was called up by France for international duty. And the game before, I get injured, and that was very, very difficult to accept because I had before this one other injuries, and I didn't want it to go through again. I knew the process. It's always difficult to come back, and more in a big squad like Man City, when you miss 1, 2, 3 months, you never know what happened after because you never know if someone will come and will do better than you, or you will come back as you were before. And this is why you suffer. The most important thing is that your mind, your head to accept it and to understand that will be a process you have to go through, and you have to do your best to come back at your best level.
And do you think you came back stronger after?
I always come back stronger. I had ankle injury, big injury. I had 3 injury in the right knee, 1 in the left. And at the end, after all of this, I won a European championship. So very happy, very happy. I'm always back. I work hard to get always my highest level as I can. And very happy.
What gets you through those dark times? Is it the people around you and your family?
Yeah, but I like to hide myself, to think myself about everything, to to think about opportunities, about what I'm missing, and that give me a big strength, you know, and my mental is very strong, you know, and is what I always do, you know. I think about myself, about what I wanted to do, what I want to achieve, what I want in the future, and that may give me that power to come back stronger every time.
I guess you learn a lot about yourself during those times as well, having all that time on your own with your thoughts.
Yes, it's difficult, but I'm happy to be where I am today. Moving
on to talk about national team, you captained every age group, youth level for France, and then made that switch to Spain in 2021. What was the main reason? Why did you do that? Why Spain?
Basically because after 5 years playing in the first level, first division, here in Athletic, and after in Man City, I didn't call up by France, you know. We had some issues also with Deschamps, you know, the manager. So after these years and this amount of game in top level, you know, what I wanted and what a football player wish, I think, always is to play for big events like can be European Cup, World Cup, this kind of event, you know, there are amazing experience, and that is what I wanted to do, no? And I didn't have the chance to do it with France. And I feel also big part of me feel also Spanish because, you know, with 15 years old, I was already here until 22 years old. It was 7 years here. And all my friends, my teammates, was playing for Spain also. So I was decided to play there. You know, I wanted to play the big trophies, and I did right. I think I am enjoying a lot. I have the confidence of the manager, the one before, the one now, and I'm really happy to enjoy this moment with my family, even because they wanted to see me there, and they are very happy.
You say you had friends playing in the Spanish national team, but what about your French teammates? Was there any disappointment there? They saying, "What are you doing? Stay with us."
No. I think the mentality in France is a bit different, and even with the guys or the player I used to play in France, I still keep contact with them. There is no problem. Football is a game in you know, in life. It's not the most important thing. I think for us it's very important because, you know, football is our life, but looking around, there is more things important than football, no? And with my teammates in France, we keep in touch every time. Coman come to me in Nassr, you know, he signed there. We met there. We were in touch already before, but, you know, no problem at all.
And winning Euro 2024 must have been the ultimate validation that you did make the right decision. Incredible achievement. Where does that achievement rank for you in your career?
This achievement is, I think, number one, because I felt very important for the team, and I played well. I felt very good, and it was, you know, on the beginning of the stage, it was difficult because all the press was against me because I played in Saudi Arabia, you know, it's not the best marketing ever. So I had this challenge, no, to prove to everyone that playing there doesn't mean I left football. I always want to win every single game. If I go national team, it's because I want to win, and I think I have the level. So that was very important for me, and we did a great. But you said something that is wrong for me. That is not because I won the Euro. That
the validation.
It's not a validation. For me, it's a validation in terms of life because that reflects more myself, the how I live, how I you know, I have very, very good relationship with my teammate, with the manager, as I said, with the staff over there. They are like my family. We are in touch even outside of the national team. We are calling up every time, and that is very important for me. The the personality of the guys and the relationship in between the peoples.
You played alongside the incredible Lamine
Yeah, of
Yamal.
course.
Did he seem 16 years old to you on the pitch?
Yeah.
Did he
absolutely.
seem 16 or
No, it doesn't seem, but many players like Nico Williams also is young and very good. We didn't win the European League just because it's like this. It's because we have a fantastic group. Every player at his moment, and we all have done a great job. And I hope this summer we'll do something fantastic also.
As one of the more experienced players, do you offer Nico and Lamine advice? What do you say to them? What's your message?
I would like to give them a little bit more advices, but they don't let me. So
No?
I will try to solve it, but yeah.
What's the main message? What do you want to be saying to them?
Most of the thing is for Lamine, still young, as you said, he's differential player, he's top level, number 2 in the Ballon d'Or. But also, this is football, and you can be on the top level, and you can go down very fast. You have to be humble, you have to be calm, and sometimes when you don't have this kind of person that will make you have the feet on the floor, can be difficult for himself to realize what is good or what is not good, because everyone will give you the reason, yeah, you are right, yeah. But sometimes you need this kind of guy that remind you where you're from, how you come here, why, and that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. That doesn't mean anything. I have a big relation with him. We speak many times together, but sometimes player like me that have more experience can give some advice to for him, because maybe one day I don't hope that happen, but he can go a little bit down, and himself in his head can think bad things, and he don't have to think about many other things than the pitch, to work every day and enjoy, because he is a talented player.
And you've won the biggest trophies at club and international level. What drives you now? What motivates you every day to keep going?
Big trophies I won. As I said, this summer there is a big competition as a World Cup. That is a big emotional competition. I want to reach my biggest level. This competition is the highest level in the world, where all the the best players are. And we have to show up. Also in Athletic Bilbao, I just won one competition, Supercopa España, and hopefully I can win more titles here. I want to make this club bigger every day and to help them to reach, the highest level.
England, the team to beat again. Our viewers won't want to hear that.
Yeah, we will try.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to win, but we will see what happens.
You mentioned your move to Saudi Arabia, maybe controversial. What was that experience like for you? How would you compare life in Riyadh for you and your family with life in Bilbao or Manchester?
No, it's different, but it's not better nor worst. It's different. It's just different culture, and some people who are living there from ever, they are happy with it. It's true that when you taste Europe, is different than there, and if you take the normal condition here, is difficult to adapt you there. For a few years, there is no problem. I had no problem to adapt me there. It's true that in the club, not everything was going well. We changed so many times staff, manager, CEO, and that make a bit difficult, the process there. But apart of that, happy to have lived this experience there, and happy to come back here also.
What's the level of football like out there? Is it different kind of football?
Yeah, it's different football, but also it's different because, the weather is different, totally different. You cannot expect to run 13 kilometers per game with, imagine, 47 degrees, during a game or something. there is some different thing that you cannot, fight against. But there is so many good players there. There are going so many of them, and yeah, I think the league is improving every day. Let's see in the future if they will catch the European level or the biggest leagues. But yeah, good experience.
Speaking of good players, you played with Cristiano Ronaldo for Al Nassr, 40 years old, still at the highest level. What's it like on a day-to-day basis working with him? And
yeah, he's a big worker. He likes to train himself to maintain his body in the biggest health possible. He lives for that, and you can see it how he is as his body. He's very fit, even fitter than the young guys. So imagine, and the top scorer. He scored many goals. He's always where he has to be, even if he is not doing many things, he's always on the good position, good place at the right moment.
Are you still good friends with Cristiano? Do you speak to him? Yeah. A few messages and.
Yeah. When I left, obviously we spoke a little bit before, but since then nothing to say about. We play Spain against Portugal. And that's all. We are not the best friend in terms of speaking every day or teaching, showing up anything. But yeah, if I have to say something to him or him to me, we have our number. We can text each other. There is no problem.
Do you have one best friend in football?
In football?
Mejor amigo.
Yeah, I have a few of them. But Brahim Diaz, since City, big relation. Always there. After he in Athletic Bilbao, very good relation with Aduriz, big relation, and always, they are always like all good friends here. No need to be the best friend to speak each other, to meet outside of the pitch. We enjoy a lot.
And you came back here this summer. It took time, the transfer. Was there ever a moment when you thought this might not happen? Yeah,
it was strange because a few days before the end of the market, I was sure that everything was solved. But after happened some things and I was stopped, So it was, what is happening? What is going on now? And I was scared because maybe I could not play until January, sorry. So it was a bit, what will happen because a big season ahead. At the end of the season, there is a World Cup. So I wanted to be prepared for everything and to don't miss the chance, the opportunity, You
were brought in because there was a defensive crisis. They really needed you to come here, steady the ship at the back. What does that mean to you, the fact they wanted you so much, and how much do you want to give back to this club now?
Yeah, that was unbelievable. All the messages I received from Bilbao, all the fans, all the people from here was unbelievable. And this is why I wanted to come back also because the community here, the fans, all the people, even my friends, my whole friends from here, wanted me here. So I felt this, this emotional part of the people wanting me to come back here, and that doesn't happen in many places. So I took the opportunity, and I tried to do my best to give them back the opportunity to the club and also to the fans that they trust me since a long time now.
You'd worked under Ernesto Valverde before as well when you were here last time. Was that helpful? Did he call you? Were you chatting with him a lot? Yeah, we were meeting many times during the years because even if I was playing in Manchester or in Saudi Arabia, I was coming here because my family is from here. Like my wife's family is from here, so we were coming back here many times, and we were living in the same building. So sometime in the parking we were meeting and we were talking a little bit about everything. After was he asking you to come back? Or not directly, but he said, "What is your plan? What you will do? Are you happy there? Are you sure?" Strong message, And having experienced the immense pressure of having to win week in, week out in Manchester City, how would you say it compares here? How does the culture compare here? Yeah, this is a big difference because when I came here the first week,
I didn't feel this, pressure that can have Man City. And also it was obvious for us as City player to win every single game, to draw one game or to lose one game in City, it was like
end of the world.
Dead experience. You were coming back to the dressing room and everyone face down.
Can it be negative, or is it a good thing as well, that winning mentality?
I felt it in the moment negative, but after it, I think it's positive, because that makes you wanted every time more. And you feel the obligation to win every single game, And when you are playing for the best team in the world or one of the best team in the world, that is the level you want to reach, and is what I wanted all my life. I'm bad loser.
Yeah.
So when I lose, I'm really not happy. You can trust me, and that is why I wanted to reach, a team that just for details, want to win every time, and to reach the biggest competition, play a good football, enjoy in the pitch, and this is why I enjoy a lot this season. It was very tough, very difficult, but at the end is a magnificent experience,
So you say you hate losing, probably since you were a young boy growing up playing with your brother and
father.
So do you think? And father. So do you think you've always had that winning mentality?
Yes.
It's not something that happened at Manchester City. It's not something that you've got within you from Manchester City. You've always had that winning mentality.
I think yes.
Yeah. Ernesto Valverde, Marcelo Bielsa, Pep Guardiola, these top managers that you've worked under. Is there a common thread between them? Any similarities?
No, I just think that they have their own style. They play different football, different mentality, and they don't have they want to win, all of them, but each one has his own style.
You've signed a 3-year contract here now. How do you want to be remembered by Athletic Club, the fan base, when you eventually hang up your boots?
As they want, I don't know. I will not decide myself, but I would like to be an important piece of, the athletic player that play at the highest level, big player, achieve some more trophies, and good person, that's all.
What a place this is,
Yeah,
Aymeric.
what a place.
Thank you so much. It's
Thank
been
you
an
very
absolute
much.
pleasure. Good luck this season.
I hope my English is not that
Your English
bad.
is perfect.
Yeah.
Your English is absolutely perfect.
No, 2 years
Good luck with it all.
without,
Yeah, exactly, because you're not speaking it here, right?
Well, there in Saudi Arabia, sometimes
yes.
Dutch, but here at all.
No English. English-free zone.
Here at all, yeah.
Okay, well, your English is top.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you soon.